everyone, and welcome back to Schleich Stables. And today I'm going to be doing an updated collection tour for 2022. So the past 2 years of my channel, I have updated my collection on the last day of the year. And so I thought it would be fun to keep the tradition going and do it again this year. So this year I'm doing it just a little bit differently. I did sort all my horses by breeds instead of just putting them out like randomly in rows on the table. So hopefully that'll help it go a little bit faster. So we're going to start back here with the English Thoroughbreds. Starting off the end here, we have Harmony, and she's a mare. And next to her, this is Champ. Well, I named him Champ, but then I kind of ended up accidentally calling him Spitfire because of other YouTubers have this horse named that, and I just kind of called him that out of habit. So now he sort of has two names, which is a little confusing, but it's okay. And then we have Melody, who is a foal. And then the next group over here are my Friesians. So I've had Black Rose here on the end, who's a mare, for a little while. But these two I just recently got yesterday, and I absolutely love them. So this is Beauty, and she's a mare, and she's beautiful, hence the name. And I love the braids on her feathers and on her tail. She is just very pretty. And then this is Legend, and he's also a very cool horse. Something I noticed about this model is he seems to be a little bit of a different material, kind of more like rubbery than my other horses. I don't know if anyone else has observed that with their horse, but it just seems to me like that. And then we have the Clydesdales. So this is Duchess, she's a mare, and then we have Belle, the Clydesdale foal. Coming over here, we have our Arabians. So we have Destiny, who's a mare. Oh, and some of my horses are still wearing halters. I was too lazy to take them off. So we have Destiny. This is Comet. He's a stallion. We have Treasure and Hope, and they are both foals. And then this is Mystery, and she is a mare. Coming down here to the second row, we have our Hanoverians. So this on the end here, this is Storm, and he is a gelding. And the next time, this is Raven, and she is a mare. And then this is Thunder, he's another gelding. And then we have Tempest, who is mare, and Lucky, who is a foal. And I just realized that almost all of my Hanoverians have weather names. Oops. So this is my Black Forest family. So here we have Molasses, she's a mare. And then we have Brownie, who is the little foal here. And then we have the Tinkers. So this is Hunter, he's a stallion. This is Firefly, and she's a mare. And then here we have Oliver / Cloudy, kind of a similar situation with Champ / Spitfire. I named him Oliver, but then I ended up calling him Cloudy so much because of just other YouTubers who have the same horse with that name. So I guess he just has both names now. And these are my Holsteiners. So this is Valentine, and she's a mare, and then neither of them can balance for some reason. So they're just kind of leaning on each other, and this is Chance, and he is a colt. And then lastly, we have the American Paints. So this is Dreamer, she's a mare, and this is Pixie, and she is the foal. Coming down here to the third row, we have our Andalusians. So here on the end, this is Autumn, and she's a foal. And then next row we have Zeus, and he is a stallion. And we have Blossom, she's a mare, Ruby, who is also a mare, and Alaska, who is another stallion. Over here we have my two Mustangs. So this is Jet, and he's a stallion. And then this is Aspen, and she's another one of my much newer horses, and she's a mare. Over here we have our Trackners. So this is Trooper, and he is a gelding. And then we have Orchid, and she's a mare, and Diamond right next to her, who is pretty much identical, and she is also a mare. And then lastly on the end here we have Liberty, who is a foal. And the last group on the end here is the Appaloosas. So the first one here is Nash. And technically he doesn't have an Appaloosa paint job, but he is the Appaloosa Stallion model. So that's why he's over here. And he is one of my newer horses. And then next time we have Dakota, and he is a gelding. And then this is Tiger Lily, and she's a mare. And then this here, this little foal was previously named Sugar, but I did change her name to Apricot, but that one's officially changed, not like just having two names like some of the other horses. Coming down here to the next row, here on the end we have our Oldenburgs. So this is Dixie, and she's a mare, and I absolutely love her. She's so beautiful, and I love her tiny little braids. And the next to her, this is Whiskey, and he's a stallion. And he also is one of my favorites. I love his coloring and his markings. They remind me a lot of a horse I ride in real life, who I love. And this is Clover, and she's adorable with her little heart shape marking on her head. The camera won't focus. Please focus. Okay, there we go. Her little heart shape on her head, and she is a foal. Moving over here, I have all of my quarter horses. So this here is Cinnamon, and she's a mare, and next to her is Lyria. And Lyria is actually my very first Schleich that I ever got. So she's very special to me. And she's also a mare. We have Cayenne, who's a gelding, Spirit, who's a stallion, and then we have the 3 foals. This is Penny, Ginger, and Pearl, who is my newest Schleich, and she's absolutely precious. And then next to them we have our Tennessee Walker family. So here we have Ember. He's another one of my first few Schleich that I ever got. This is Angel. She's a mare, and he's a gelding. And then lastly here on the end we have Trickster, and he is a foal. Beside them are our Pintos. So here we have Wildfire, and he is a stallion. Next to him is Juniper, and she's a mare. And then we have River, and who's mare, and Prince, who is our Pinto foal. So I'm going to skip these two because they're kind of part of this group here, and I'm going to move on down to the very last row on the end here, where we have Ace and Strawberry, who are our German riding ponies, and Ace is a gelding, and Strawberry is a mare. And next to them are another one of my favorite groups. These are the Shetland ponies, well, regular Shetland and mini Shetland ponies. So this is Spotty, and she's a mare. And then here, these are some of my newest. I'm obsessed with them. This is Taffy. She is the cutest thing I've probably ever seen. Definitely one of my new favorites. She's a mare, and she's adorable. This is Samson. He's a stallion. He's also so adorable. And then here, this little foal is Spud, and they are just so cute. I love them. And then here we have our Icelandic ponies. So this is Fern. She's a mare. And then Lily, who's also a mare. And Luna, who is also a mare. And then here we have Little Flurry, who is a foal. So this group is, so these two here, and then all these last ones in the front are all of my individual horses. So these are all the breeds that I only have one of. So I'm just going to go through them really quickly, and then we'll be done. So first here we have Chica, and she is a Pantabian mare. And then next to her we have Valegro, and he is the, I apologize if I'm saying this wrong, but I believe it's Pura Raza Española stallion. And then next to him, this is Sunflower. She's a Belgian draft mare. And then over here we have Daisy, and she is a Haflinger mare. And then next to her, ooh, sorry, bumped one in the back there. This is Fleur, and she's a Lipizzaner mare. And then here on the end, we have Wendy, and she's a Welsh pony mare. Oh, I left the remote for my ring light out. Oopsies. Okay, and then back here we have Summer, and she is the American saddlebred mare. And then lastly, we have Gypsy, and she's the Silver Dapple mare. So that is all of my horses. It is 77 in total. I'm really grateful to have all of these horses, and I absolutely love them all. And I personally love watching collection tours that other people make. I just really love seeing what's out there and what horses maybe I want to add to my wish list and maybe get some name inspiration. So I really hope this video helps all of you with that, or maybe you just enjoyed watching it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all for more videos in the new year. Bye!